Welcome, I'm Susan, your teacher and guide. Essence of Small in the Wisdom. Finding Goddess in Balance. Balance is in the small steps, and today I'm teaching you the simple Zen practice for Zazen, the silent sitting meditation of Zen. This is YinZen SoMa, Sunday meditation and messages, followed by community time for comments and feedback in the chat. A big Namaste or Gassho, it's the same thing, to the YinZen SoMa tribe. More on this later in the messages, but how can the small things we do make such a big difference? Yin is flow or goddess, Zen is meditation or mindfulness of divine presence, and SoMa is our mantra, the original mantra of primordial cosmic force or primordial goddess. We practice with a radical devotion, and we're opening and accelerating our spiritual vision to see our way forward into a future for humanity filled with light. We're going straight into meditation practice. Sit anywhere as you listen to this introduction, and of course you can lie down if you're tired. We're practicing the Zazen posture this week, connecting with our divinity within, true being nature. And in preparation for meditation, I'm teaching you inner relaxation, setting our intention and dedicating our practice. It's our way to dedicate our devotion to humanity's healing. Following posture, we'll practice our regular teachings, SoMa, mantra and prayer. SoMa is our mantra. It's associated with Bindu chakra, back of the head, slightly above the third eye. Its symbol is the crescent moon. This chakra is the gateway to our soul, and it's where we connect with divine guidance from the soul. And of course, source. Physically, this equates to DNA, sending and receiving our messages. It's the seat of our immortality. Where we can connect, if a human being can connect, of course, with our timelessness. Become aware of your breath and breathing now. Follow the rain sticks in the backing track for your breath flow consciously now. I'm using the rain sticks because there's unexpectedly some noise in my building today, so the rain sticks make a very good flowing backing for our meditation. If we can't do it in silence, we may as well do it with nature, and the track is at 174 Hertz, the vibration for security and love. I'll also alert you that as this is a very unexpectedly warm spring day in Spain today, you might hear the little birds twittering outside, and there's nothing I can do about the little birds. They're just so delighted to have such a warm spring-like day. So, following meditation, we'll chant mantra for a couple of minutes to align with cosmic force, primordial goddess. Just follow my chant. SoMa mantra. The original mantra which aligns us with original force. SoMa means I am the light of devotion to essence. And we'll finish practice with our daily morning prayer, which we say following SoMa mantra every morning to align and bring order into the life in our day, so we can see divine presence in all living and material things. I've used the traditional bells, 1 bell to start practice and 3 bells to end. relaxation, setting intention and dedicating our practice. And we'll start in sitting. Adopt a comfortable, easy cross-leg meditation position if you're happy with that. The posture of perfection if you can. Any chosen meditation position that you're comfortable with. You can be on the floor, on your mat, or on the sofa, the couch or the bed if you need that, and propped up if that suits you. Dedicating our practice. And now bringing the hands to the prayer position at the heart, prayer mudra or Anjali mudra. This mudra neutralizing the positive, masculine, and the negative, feminine sides of the body, the brain mainly. So pressing the palms of the two hands together in the prayer position at the heart. By pressing the palms of the hands together, we're connecting the two hemispheres of the brain and bringing them into balance in the body-mind system. So we usually practice this mudra at the beginning of any of our yoga classes, whether hatha yoga, meditation, pranayama. We're bringing ourselves into balance. Spiritually and energetically, we're uniting the divine masculine and the divine feminine, the ultimate divine and the mother. Eyes can be closed now or gazing down at the tip of the nose in the restful position for the eyes and the mind. And taking a few moments now to dedicate your practice today. And moving into stillness and inner relaxation practice. Your back is straight in your chosen posture and you're quiet. You can adopt the gesture of peace, hand mudra, by placing left hand palm up in the upturned palm of the right hand. Hands rest gently in the lap. The two hands represent the union of the individual with consciousness. Eyes can drift closed now, or gazing at the nose tip if you know you need that. Find your center somewhere around your navel. Sense where you are. Sense being grounded in your posture. Your breath is moving within you. Be aware of breathing into your center. Energy is moving with your breath. Moving into stillness with the breath. Breaths becoming finer. And finding a quietness within. And finding the stillness. Allowing movement to come to rest. So energetic movement can come to rest. Letting this movement gradually diminish so that it's stilling down. On an inhale, gently lift with the crown of the head. How is your back? If you feel tension now, relax a little. Let your body go a little. On a long exhale, you can relax down, relaxing the lower body down into the ground or the floor. And with exaggerated breaths, your spine can sway a little from side to side. Relax and find the centre again. Relax your jaws. How is your breath? Breathing in and breathing out from the centre. Your body can move with the breath, very slightly swaying forward and back like a heartbeat. And then moving into stillness from the centre again. And relaxing into the posture. Breathing. Conscious breathing. Breath energy always flowing. Breath energy moving you into the stillness within. Awareness at the crown chakra now, a couple of inches above the crown of your head. On a long, slow exhale, close the crown chakra. A couple more long exhales and visualize the crown chakra closing. Awareness at the back of the eyes, and soften the backs of the eyes. Relaxing between the eyebrows. Exhale, relaxing and gazing within with inner eyes as you exhale. Awareness at the back of the brain now, softening the back of the brain. Exhale and relaxing as you exhale. Letting go as you exhale. Awareness in the throat now, close to the spine, back of the throat. Exhale and relax. And swallowing a couple of times if that helps. Awareness at the heart center now. Back of the heart center. Exhale, relax. Relaxing the top of the back heart. Exhale, relax, relaxing obligations and letting go of pent-up pressures. Exhale, relax into peace. Awareness at the back of the solar plexus, behind the center, at the adrenals. Relax. Exhale and relax. Awareness at the lumbar, back of the pelvic girdle. Soften and relax with long exhales. Deep, rhythmic breathing. Awareness at the base of the spine. Long exhale, grounding emotions. Grounding energy with long, slow exhales. Relaxing into your grounding. Letting go into inner relaxation. Deep rhythmic breathing, and we'll set our intention in the practice. For a couple of minutes now, sitting in your calm, quiet place, relaxed and alert, and focusing on the intention for your practice today, or your practice for the next period of time. So whether it's an intention for a spiritual practice, for healing, for a change in your life, change in the world, healing of the world, this is entirely up to you, as your meditation is your personal, private practice. And bringing your awareness back to your breathing again. Being aware of how you're breathing. Being aware of how your body feels. Bringing your attention back to your body and the space you're in physically at the moment. And we'll prepare for the practice. Sitting Zazen. This is one of our arts, the art of sitting Zazen. Following the teaching, we'll have 5 minutes for practice. Again with the rain sticks in the background. In essence, the principles of Zazen are simple. We learn the posture and the breathing, and we practice in silence with a regular routine. Zazen is sitting meditation. Za means to sit, and Zen is tranquility. In Chinese, the character Za is a picture of 2 people sitting on the earth. This means we have to sit Zazen with others, not just with other people, but with all beings. You might be on your own when you sit, but you are not alone in Zazen. To sit Zazen, you must open yourself to the universe. You are sitting in harmony with humanity, the whole. In practice, though not in theory, if you expect something from your Zazen, even slightly, you've created 2 goals, Zazen and the purpose of Zazen. But there is no goal, only to be and learn the nature of your own mind. You may find that when you first practice, your mind is busy, and you've been told that sitting Zazen makes your mind calm. So forget any expectations you have about Zazen and just sit. There are 3 basic points to Zazen. First is harmonizing the body. Second is harmonizing the mind. Third is harmonizing the breath. So harmonizing the body also means you have to arrange the physical circumstances of your environment. The room you do Zazen in needs to be clean and tidy. A fresh, ordered space. It shouldn't be too bright or too dark, too hot or too cold and drafty. So make your external circumstances pleasant and comfortable. We sit on a round cushion, the zafu, or a small wooden stool. Then, to begin Zazen, in the posture, cross your legs by placing your right foot on your left thigh or your left foot on your right thigh. Or simply sit cross-legged, if that's all you can manage. Or sit in the full lotus with both of your feet on your thighs. If you can do this, the full lotus, your weight is on 3 points: your 2 knees and your buttocks. Whichever position you're in, it's still important to have your knees on the mat. So you need something soft to act as a mat underneath your knees. And so you have your knees on the mat and your hips on the zafu, on the round cushion. You can also use the cushion and kneel with the cushion directly under your buttocks. Just make sure your weight is on the same 3 points, your 2 knees and your buttocks. And this is the position when you sit on a low meditation stool. Of course, sitting upright on a chair is suitable for people with joint problems. In this position, make sure the knees and the feet are the same distance apart, feet directly under the knees. Whichever way you're sitting, you must sit up straight. If you're slouching, this makes your posture very unstable. It might seem comfortable to sit that way, but really it isn't. Your body is stressed and you can't breathe very well. Your inner organs get stressed and can't function. It's also harder to keep your balance. So as a result, your body as a whole becomes uncomfortable and you can't sit for very long. So sitting on the zafu, the meditation cushion, your body forms a sort of pyramid with your centre of gravity right in the middle. This makes your posture very stable. Even if you fell asleep, you wouldn't fall over. So even though you may not feel comfortable at first, sit up straight. Next, rest your hands on your knees with the palms up. Make a soft fist with the hands, thumbs tucked in and fingers curling around the thumbs. Turn fists down, fingers resting on the thighs, and take a deep breath in through the mouth. As you inhale, lean back a bit from the base of your spine. Do this slowly and with full attention on the spine. Then as you breathe out, as you exhale, lean forward again and return to a stable, upright position with your back straight. And now the breath, with the settling in of the posture. Breathing out, as you exhale, lean far to the right, dropping your head towards your right shoulder and stretching out the left side of your body. Then as you inhale, breathing in, bring your body back to the centre. Then slowly lean your body to the left as you breathe out. So exhaling, dropping your head towards your left shoulder and stretching out the right side of your body. Repeat this process of leaning to one side and then the other several times, each time leaning a little bit less. This physical and mental preparation is important before you sit. SoMa, 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 Daily Morning Prayer. Following SoMa mantra. Bring your hands together in Namaste hands or prayer hands at your heart center. In yoga this is Anjali Mudra, so prayer hands at your heart center. Then hold them out in front, palms up, elbows close to your side body in a gesture of acceptance. I have restored balance. Mother. I invite order into my day today, into the life in my day, so that I may see your divine presence in all living and material things. I ground my sacred being nature, so that I may listen to your messages. I open my heart and my mind to my signs and symbols from heaven. I remain gently open to each moment as my sacred state of being. And I do this as the light of devotion to your essence, and as a channel for your pure love for humanity's advancement. SoMa. Bring your attention to your breath again, bringing your attention into your space, and sit comfortably with this as we begin the messages. This part of practice in yoga is satsang, being in truth with the teacher and the group. In Zen, it's called discourse. I call it messages as I receive them as messages from flow of existence. Mother, for your guidance. Small steps to balance, leading to a more heart-centered future for humanity. Yin is flow, Zen is living mindfully, living with flow, with reverence for essence and practicing daily with devotion to awaken awareness of divine feminine, Goddess. I was wondering how to say something that's very simple when we live in a world that has become so complex. My solution was to take a reading from the I Ching for our guidance. Personally, I had just emerged from a period of grief and healing myself and felt the need for simplicity. This was the reading. 3 simple steps. Small exceeding, essence of wisdom in the small. Essence of wisdom. In their conduct, wise people give preponderance to reverence. In bereavement, they give preponderance to grief. In expenditure, they give preponderance to thrift. Preponderance of the small. Thunder on the mountain was the image in the reading. This is the image of preponderance of the small. It's the tower moment in, say, for example, the Light Seer tarot deck. Change. And change can come through small things. Finding heaven, finding the Goddess. They say the devil is in the detail, but actually the angel is in the detail. If we want to find the angel in our current situation, the hope, the inspiration, the positivity, in a way forward, we may have to accept that there is no way to see what is the truth at the moment. We might not be able to gain perspective no matter how much we'd like to. And, for example, each time you attempt to attain this, something stops you, being drawn back by a factor which is relatively small and seemingly irrelevant, but which somehow seems so important and so pressing, and which contains so many grounds for argument and contention that no further discussion of the wider picture can take place. That is the devil in the detail. But it's also where the angel might be found. This is the maybe, maybe not of Zen. Keep looking for the angel until you see it. Think of the difference between a hologram and a photograph. If you tear off the corner of the picture, that's all you've got. But if you break a hologram, then every single piece of the bigger picture is actually contained within the small one. By attending to detail, by getting the factors that you can get right, by drawing other people's attention to the parallels within the smaller picture and what it might be telling you about the bigger picture, you can gradually create the focus, intention, and the understanding which will eventually lead to new appreciation and the recognition and the sense of progress which is so much required. I'll remind you of something from last week. Which means, what this means is that there's no right or wrong way, no perfection, no ideal that we should be trying to attain. The art is to be able to appreciate the imperfections. This is important to our attitude to our art of living. Simply being your best will easily be good enough. And my message from the flow of existence, Divine Mother: if you are drawn to a path such as Zen, yoga, as in the whole of yoga, Taoism or mindfulness, then you're going back to ancient teachings to go beyond in your life, and you are one of the tribe, in my opinion. My teaching is a radical devotion to practice, and this unites us with a common bond, common purpose in fanning the flame of progress for our world and humanity. As you'll know from the weekly meditation classes, I'm teaching you to accelerate your spiritual vision for those of you who want to walk the divine path through practice. Our practice is YinZen SoMa, and I call our path the kindest revolution, changing our world one kind thought at a time. I'll leave you with that inspiration from the I Ching. In their conduct, wise people give preponderance to reverence. In bereavement, they give preponderance to grief. In expenditure, they give preponderance to thrift. Community time. Before I open up the chat, please do remember to like, share and subscribe to help build our tribe. I'm playing the soft rain sticks at 174 Hz in the background for our community time to take us up to the top of the hour. So if you're watching this video later on, you can use this space and time for your own contemplation. Namaste. Gassho. Susan. Namaste, 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 namaste. Namaste, namaste.